Hi gamers, I don't know what this is. Let's do chill pop. Let's do chill pop. That has to be better than whatever I just made you guys listen to against your will. Hello guys. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful and fantastic day. I need to reset the Fox thing. I need to reset the Fox thing like yesterday. But first and foremost, James. My friend James, you already know what I'm about to tell you. You already know what I'm about to tell you and yell at you about. You are insane. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. I do have a little bit of bad news for you guys. And James, no, this is not an excuse for you to do anything. Chat. James, specifically. So when we did the last live stream and we tried to like connect everything with extra emotes and stuff like that when it came to hitting the 300 member goal, I have bad news for you. So people's gifted members that they had in the past expired right as stream ended. And so when I went to add the emotes, we were at less than 300. So unfortunately, I could not add any emotes, unfortunately. I wanted to, I did, but I couldn't. So that is why you don't see any. It's very tragic. Gifted members are cheeky, weird, and different like that. Oh my gosh, that is so large. Colin, thank you so much for being a member for 39 months. That is so large. Hold on, can I? Hopefully that's better. How many more are needed? Please hold. Let me minimize that. That was literally about to expose how much money I made on YouTube had I done that. If I go here. Oh, you guys see that? Okay, that's fine. Hey, look guys, that's Fox Friend. That's Fox Friend. Let me. Okay. Oh, it doesn't show. Why? Why do they not show? Also, there's a lot of stuff I couldn't do until stream started. So like centering chat there. Hold on. Please tell me it's here. Please tell me it's here. Please tell me it's here. Maynard, thank you so much. It's just not there. It's just not there. It's just not there. Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat. I can tell you what we're at. You're just gonna have to bear with me. So basically what's happening, chat, if you're like, why is it not there? I switched over all of my streaming software to a new program. And this is the one that everyone says is better. It started messing with my camera, which is why you guys were getting that like really weird like glitchiness when I was streaming for like the last week or so. I don't know what caused it to this day. I still don't know, to be honest with you. And so to solve the problem, I basically switched everything over to a brand new streaming program. And so I'm trying to get all of my stuff transferred over correctly. So it's getting everything how they were before, which is the issue. So, hi Shady, welcome to the stream. Okay, total YouTube sponsor count. Okay, hold on, I have to refresh it. That's where we were last time. I didn't reset the session yet. I also need to select color. Please, I'm begging you to allow me to select the color. Okay, great. And then outline. Okay, remember, we're not actually there. And then let me add this one while I'm here too. Wheel spin. Sorry guys, I know this is like boring and not fun. We just had to switch streaming softwares. Okay. Every 5 members equals wheel spin. So you've adopted the Totoro. I have adopted the Totoro. I did indeed. I literally put him down on the counter and I said, I'd like to adopt him, please. And they looked at me and they're like, oh, like legit? And I was like legit, he is now mine. And they said, okay. And they said, we don't have a bag big enough for him. And I said, that's fine. I'll carry him around the mall like my child. And I did that. That's exactly what I did. Okay. Now that that's back, I can click this silly little button here. And when it loads, it'll update the number. So we're at 293. We're at 293. So we're close. We're very, very close also. And then let me, if I do this, that should have reset the goal. You guys just might have broken the Fox thing altogether, to be honest with you guys. Truthfully, you might have just broken Fox thing altogether. But I tried. Can I reset it anywhere else? Reset session. Widget data. Reset labels. Reset goals. Reset session data. Reset totals. Okay. Hopefully that does something. If not, I don't know. I have literally clicked reset on everything. I have literally clicked reset on literally everything at this point. Otherwise. But you guys are insane. Thank you guys so much for the help. Do you guys want to see something really cute though that's happened in the meantime? Let me close out of all this spoilers for Then We Fight stuff. I got a new desktop wallpaper and it's really cute. Look at it. Like it's like probably a 30-minute loop of stuff. But it's so cute. He move, he interact. There's 𝚑𝚘 over there. Yeah, there's a few different people who come out. There's 𝚑𝚘, there's Butterfree that comes out, there's 𝐷𝗏, there's 𝗵𝚘𝚗𝚗, there's 𝗏𝚘𝚘𝚘. See, look, he's gonna feed him the berry. Look, chat. Look at this wholesomeness. He's so silly. He's so, look, they're gonna share the berries, chat. This is my serotonin that I gave myself, chat. This is, I need to know how you did this. It's Wallpaper Engine. It's a Wallpaper Engine, which you can get it on Steam. It's so wholesome. I'd member up before I gifted, I'd be in more trouble. Stop. Yeah, it's called Bulbasaur ASMR. And like I said, you have to play with the filters to get like this specific one to show up. But there's also Piplup ASMR. I think there's Squirtle ASMR. I think Piplup's takes place in like a bedroom. Squirtle's I think is on the beach. But this one just like matches my like cottagecore, forest core, whatever you want to call it, vibe a little bit more. So yeah, and then he just snoozes. I'll change it over so you guys can see it if he starts to do stuff, because he snoozes for a while. Where and how do I obtain this? Wallpaper Engine. You can get it through Steam, I think is how you download it. It's a free question mark application. I don't remember paying anything for it, unless I did and I just have no memory of doing so. But then you search Bulbasaur ASMR, and if you go under like filters at the very top, you have to uncheck a few boxes, and just keep unchecking boxes until this shows up. Is basically how you make it work. But like I said, I know there's a Squirtle one, I know there's a Piplup one, but this one just matches my aesthetic a little bit more. I have no idea if other friends pop up on the other ones. I'm assuming they do. I don't know why they would just have friends pop up for Bulbasaur and not the others. But yeah, it's very wholesome. I don't know if my Mac can handle it. It depends on how beefy your Mac is. I'd say some probably can. I don't even think it's really using that much of my... Where's Wallpaper Engine on here? I was gonna say, I really don't think it's using much of anything to have this work. It's using 0.1% of my computer's power to use the wallpaper. 0.1%. Because I don't even think Wallpaper Engine itself is running. It just says wallpaper. So I'm assuming that's what it is. 'Tis what I'm assuming. My Mac will live then? I would assume so. I just checked, it's $4. They must have changed the price. I was gonna say, it's either like free or it's super duper cheap. But yeah, it's not horrible. It's not horrible by any means. I did also change the sub badges to Totoro themed. I don't know. I had them and I just wanted to see how it looked. I'm still not like quite sure how I feel about it. I kind of like it. Like there's some that I really like and there's some that I don't like as much. Like the Totoro with the flower parasol, cute. I don't know. Still deciding how I feel about it. Still deciding how I feel. But yeah. I also apologize for just like the fact that stream is so much more chill. I just haven't had a day to like breathe in over a week. Over a week. It's just been, my entire life has just been like go nonstop. And even today, where like I'm not working for Carthu today, so it's like a day off, quote unquote. But I woke up this morning, we went to lunch for Brenna's birthday. But the brunch place that we went to, Lex said she made reservations only to find out that you couldn't make reservations for over 6 people over the phone. So we walked in and we're like, hey, we need a reservation for like 12 people. And they're like, haha, that's gonna be like 40 minutes. And so we were like, gamers, what do we want to do about this? And so we were waiting for everyone else to get here, and then they were like, all right, so we're gonna go to this other brunch place. So then we drove to another brunch place, which was good. It was great. The pancakes were like this big. Probably this big. They were massive. Like probably the biggest pancakes I've ever seen, truthfully. And then I came back, and then I was getting all of the House Cup stuff sorted for like the Shellos people. I was getting the stream schedule sorted. I was getting the podcast stuff sorted because we record that tomorrow. I was just crossing so many T's and dotting my I's. I figured out who I'm doing shorts with on Thursday, getting those done. And then Vandy and I did a Then We Fight, and I'm sure as you guys heard on Vandy's side of stuff, if you came from there, like, Then We Fights are cool on the outside, right? You guys are like, wow, hee hee ha ha. There's so much that goes into them. And as I know he said, like, if you do one teeny tiny thing wrong, the whole thing won't work. Just with the way that it takes to make those videos. So the one that we did today was just like frustrating with getting it to work the way that it needed to work. And the entire process is just really frustrating to me. So it was just a lot mentally. And then as soon as the Then We Fight finished, I switched all of my stuff over from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS, which took me an hour and a half to do, and it's still not even fully fixed, as you guys can see. And then I went live, and I somehow managed to throw down a bowl of chicken and rice before that happened. So I literally haven't had like a moment to just stop and breathe for probably longer than 25 minutes today. So, Sam, thank you so much for being a member. I need to move that down. There it is. Thank you so much. Wow, 8 whole months. Have y'all not gone mentally insane dealing with me? Thanks for having me. It's amazing watching this channel grow. Thank you. I appreciate it. I missed a lot of chat stuff, but thank you so much for the 8 months. Yeah, shout out to not shout out, but like, if you are having storms in your area, which I feel like is everyone on the eastern, like Midwest and eastern side of the United States, please stay safe. I don't know about you West Coast people. I don't keep up with you guys, to be honest with you. But if you are also dealing with storms, please be safe. Because it was thundering here a little bit ago. My mic might pick it up if it ends up continuing. But I know Vandy's getting storms too. But have you gotten any feedback on the podcast yet? I posted it in the Discord. In case you guys didn't see, just as like a little FYI. Also, if you guys are talking, just know that I stopped the chat, so I'll go back and read everything in order. But basically, Mike, which is the main person who runs the podcast, Mike Odyssey, he reached out to his like really big concho like podcast people that he knows. Like, Mike has so many people that he's connected with, guys. Like, I asked him, what's the most famous celebrity you've met? And he listed off like 10. And I'm like, okay, sick. Like, he knows anyone and everyone and can get in touch with anyone and everyone. It's insane. The people that he knows essentially basically said that we shouldn't have started it on a new channel. Season 1 already happened on his channel. It makes no sense to put it on a new channel, so go back to putting it on the old channel. Which I don't know if I wholeheartedly agree with, but because it'll sabotage his channel in the long run. But if there's already an audience there, like, I see their logic behind it. So it is officially on Mike's channel going forward. If you search Mike Odyssey, that's the channel link. I think he officially deleted the entire Nintopics podcast like YouTube channel. I don't think it exists anymore. So I think everything is officially on Mike's channel. Season 1 is on there if you guys want to see it. He interviewed a ton of really cool voice actors. I know people in the Discord were like going crazy that he interviewed certain people that they really like. So KC with the $30? Hello? Hold on. Felt like giving you some money since it was my birthday last night. Oh my gosh, there's also a DoorDash gift card in your email? That's so nice of you, chat. We have to sing happy birthday. This is so important, you guys. 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday so we can party too. Hey, happy birthday. I hope you did something fun. Thank you for giving back to me at the same time. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, otherwise we really didn't get a ton of feedback on the podcast. That was probably the main thing, is that it's on Mike's channel going forward. But it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on all the other good stuff. That won't change. It's just a matter of where the video version of it is getting uploaded. But thank you guys for liking it though. Obviously episode 1 is a little bit more like choppy, and I don't want to say awkward, but it's like the getting to know you portion of everything, you know? Also, I can finally move this. Casey, thank you for donating through Streamlabs, because I couldn't move this sticker because I didn't have a person's name to move. But now that I have a person's name to move, oh, I need to, oh no. Ah! Oh, frick, I hate Why does it do this? Listen, everyone hypes up OBS Studio. It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay. Sorry, I said ass. So you guys are gonna have to deal with it. It's been a crappy few days, and Friday was in a car accident. I'm sorry, Dan. That's horrible. Hopefully, like, everything's okay. I mean, hopefully it was the other person's fault, and, like, worst comes to worst, you get a new car out of it if you're fine. You know? I'm glad you're okay, though. Listen, car accidents are so scary, you guys. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, what do you have going on Thursday, if I can ask, Andrew? That's so exciting. That's so exciting. But live, laugh, loving. Truly. Truly live, laugh, and loving. No, there hasn't been any drama, Alex. We're just vibing. We're going through everything. It's just cloudy and windy. Okay. Okay, okay. No, honestly, I agree. The sound of thunder is so peaceful. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think storms are really peaceful. I'm like one of those sociopaths where, like, if it's raining and there's thunder, like, it's gonna be the best night's sleep ever. I would literally open my window if I could. Like, genuinely. Genuinely. Where's Totoro? He's behind me. He's so large and in charge. I'm trying to figure out, like, I need to prop him up on something. So I don't know what to put him on. I tried looking for, like, what I thought would be cute was if I bought, like, a fake tree stump and I put him on there. But I keep finding, like, potted plant tree stumps that are, like, this big. And I'm like, that's not what I need. I want, like, an actual fake tree stump. Well, that was at least an idea. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go through that, but I need something to put him on because he's pear-shaped, so he's got like a dumpy, you know? So he's hanging out down there. He's vibing. We're filling the back slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. But all right, we got to the happy birthday stuff. Happy birthday again, Casey. I may have commented on the podcast on Mike's side of it, on 𝗟𝗓𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 Odyssey. Let's see. Want to know what's awesome about this week's schedule? Please do tell. Please do tell. I lost all my spots! Did Vandy somehow get the podcast on Barnes & Noble? You're gonna have to ask. You're gonna have to ask. I hate OBS. I use it for church. It's just like, it's so hit or miss sometimes, you know? It really, really is. All right, let me... Comments. Okay, it is not on the Mike Odyssey side of the podcast. So I do not know which comment you are referring to, unfortunately. You're in the hospital? Oh no, Chikorita. I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay. I could order food, Casey. Unfortunately, I literally just ate, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would, to be honest with you. Do you want pictures of fosterkins? Of course I do. Oh, hi, Vandy. Sorry. I started talking and I went on a rampant, or like a little talking monologue. So I like paused chat and I'm now going back through everything. So, sorry. I'm not ignoring you. It's funny, I'm embarrassing my after-school kiddos right now because they're practicing their grad ceremony. Oh, they're graduating. That's so wholesome. They're graduating. Guys, there's friends. Friends! They're vibing. We care for them. We care for them so much. Yeah, I love going out during Category 5 hurricanes. Yeah, me too. It's my favorite pastime, actually. Actually. You know? The two best grass types in the same place. Listen, Vandy won't agree with you, but I think they're very good. Chat, Celebi, Pog, you've seen one IRL. Congratulations. I don't think I could ever be a podcast host. I'd be rambling on about the most random stuff. But like, that's kind of the point though, to be honest with you. It's kind of the point. Like, you kind of want to ramble, you know? That's what makes it entertaining, you know? You gotta have the vibes. Oh, I don't have... Yeah, paw prints aren't gonna work today, guys. I have to set it up for OBS and not Streamlabs OBS. Long story short, Tristan, I changed streaming softwares. So I'm transferring everything over to my new account. And I did not get a chance to do that before stream because I forgot, actually. On the Spotify side, you can comment on Spotify? I didn't know you could comment on Spotify. All right, I'll let you guys know if anything else happens. I think he's gonna take another nap. I think he's gonna be taking a little napster. Vandy hasn't accepted the truth that Jumpluff is literally the best grass type in existence. He hasn't, but you know what? I hear you. And I see you. A nap sounds amazing. Listen, if I could have napped today, chat, I'd be a whole new person. Wait, how do you leave comments on Spotify? I don't even see a spot to do that. Listen, Marcus, I don't know how you did this. I don't know how you did the lore in which you said you did, but you know what? Shout out to you. Because I can't see anything in which you did. But it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It wasn't my fault. Everything's gonna work out. Just pain with insurance. Yeah. Insurance is probably the most annoying thing about that, unless the person who hit you is trying to say that it's not their fault, and then you have to deal with the proving that it wasn't your fault kind of thing, because then that's annoying. Where can I get those backgrounds? It's Wallpaper Engine. You download it on Steam. You download it on Steam. I sent 2 kitten pics. They're still here if you want to see them live. Kitties? Kitties? That would also require me to... Oh. Lamau, the second picture? Little babies. Why did I get an ad? It's a YouTube thing now. YouTube's trying to be more like Twitch. So basically how I'm assuming it's gonna work out for those of you guys who have ads. Also, Kira Luna, I think is how you say the name. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. How I'm assuming it's going to work, if I had to take a guess, is YouTube is trying to function like Twitch. On Twitch, you get like mid-roll ads. So like however many minutes go by, you get an ad. The way that they incentivize you to not have to deal with the ads is by having Twitch Prime, which if you have an Amazon Prime account, then you don't get like any ads, and you get a free, if we're using YouTube terms, a free YouTube membership to a streamer of your choice every single month as a way to like give back to you for paying for that service. So how I'm assuming it's going to work is YouTube has YouTube Premium. So that's going to be like an incentive for you guys to have YouTube Premium. And if they want to do it the smart way, they'll do the same thing that Twitch does, where you get a free YouTube member every single month to a content creator of your choice. So that's how I would anticipate it is going forward. Because I know YouTube is trying to take a lot of steps in Twitch's direction with the fact that Twitch is kind of going on the downfall. But yeah. She's streaming Lens on my birthday. Wait, James, when is your birthday? When is the birthday? I'm one of the lucky beings who has never been on Twitch in my entire life. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. I liked being a streamer on Twitch. I had to be very careful with the way I said that. Like, for those of you who don't know, I gave being up a Twitch partner to come to YouTube. On the streamer side of stuff, just the way it runs, the overall vibe, like everything was just better on Twitch, but being on YouTube was the smarter like business move, essentially. So that's why I ended up like moving, and like obviously everyone in Georgia here was like, move to Georgia, then go to YouTube. But in the long run, it was a smart idea. The thing that sucks about it, if we want to use that word, is basically the feedback I've been getting, especially as of recently, because you guys have probably noticed that I haven't posted a Then We Fight on my channel in 6 months, right? I'll be on other people's, but I don't do it myself, right? That is for a reason. I have always considered myself a live streamer first, and then like videos, shorts, everything else second. Like, I started content creation to be a streamer, not to be a YouTuber, right? And so the downside to being on YouTube is people will go to your channel and they're like, oh, I don't want to sub because she doesn't post videos very often, right? So if you're not someone who enjoys live streams, like, it's very hard to grow when you consider yourself a streamer first, a YouTuber second. Because basically everyone else who lives here in Georgia, and basically every other single person that I associate myself with, wants to post videos as a main priority because they don't like live streaming as much. Like, don't get me wrong, they still enjoy it, but like, if I could live stream every single day and not post a single video, I would be completely content, genuinely. But obviously that's not how that works. So I'm hoping that YouTube starts to become more just like live streamer friendly overall. But that's the big thing I'm dealing with, is like, how do I continue to be successful on YouTube, doing what makes me happy, creating content that makes me happy while still being able to pay my bills, right? Right? So as I've said before, like, there's definitely been times where I'm like, dang, if I never would have left, I probably would have been Twitch partner by now. I could have streamed every single day, not had to stress. I probably could have quit retail 3 years ago, but it's just not the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's just not the way the cookie crumbles. And like I said, it was a smarter business move overall to just have everything on YouTube, especially looking at Twitch right now and how it's just like declining very steeply. But like I said, there's just not a lot of platforms where you can prioritize yourself being a live streamer first and have it be successful. And Twitch is like one of the only places to do that. Twitch wasn't the best place to start with. Not necessarily. At the time, Twitch was, because when I first started doing content, like, streaming on YouTube just started, and streaming on YouTube wasn't the smart thing to do, because YouTube wasn't set up for live streaming. So they were like not optimized. There was like barely anything working with live streams. So what would typically happen is people would live stream on YouTube for like an hour-ish, and then they would raid their Twitch account, and then they would do their main stream on Twitch. That's what would happen, like, in my era of when I started. So that was the thing. Logan with the 5. Is that my good friend, the Lord of Lady, the Bentley tribe, the Floof Queen, the one, the only, raise his hand? Miss Linz? It is, indeed. It's me. It is me. Indeed and indubitably. Queen Pokeon. Thank you so much. Opinion on Leafeon for Unite. I haven't watched any of the leak videos on, like, its moveset and stuff. I don't know. Unite's in a very interesting spot right now, and I will say, the only good thing about Unite being in a really bad spot right now, just balance-wise, is the fact that there's so many other things you can do right now, because they made the game go in the gutter right as big games dropped. So like, you have Tears of the Kingdom right now. Obviously you have Star Rail that just came out. There's just a lot of other games you can be playing right now and be having a lot of fun with. So I will say that's like the positive to it. I don't know. I do think they need to balance their game. It's the fact that we've been 75 days without a Zacian nerf. It really pains me. Okay, listen, Razor, you weren't in call last night for like very long, like not when I was talking about this. I got to like a big boss fight in Star Rail. It is the coolest fight I have ever seen in my life. Like out of any video game I have ever played, the fight goes crazy. Like the music, I thought the music in Star Rail was good. Like my jaw was on the floor. I was texting people who were farther than me in all caps with screenshots, and I was like, this is insane. And they're like, oh, just wait. And then I waited, and then it got even cooler. It was insane. I'm like still recovering from it, and I'm sending the song that played during that fight to like everyone because the song goes so hard. It goes crazy. If you know what fight I'm talking about, please do not post it in chat because it's a massive spoiler. It's a massive spoiler. But Razor, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. But Marcus, you can download it for, it's a free game. It's genuinely free. I downloaded it on computer. It's also available on mobile. But you literally just go to like starrail.com. It's like a super fast download. It's not even that big. But you can either play it with controller or you can do it with mouse and keyboard. So your birthday's Sunday. Why are these... I don't know why we're exploding, chat. I don't. I was at the tutorial last time I logged in last week. Yeah. How the fudge do you play it with controller? I don't. Vandy does. I do mouse and keyboard for Star Rail, but Vandy does controller. So that's a Vandy question. Yeah, I'm honestly about to finish, like, I don't want to say I'm about to finish because that's just like not true. I just unlocked the 3rd world and they've made the game up till the 3rd world, but I know that there's a huge like drop of like, they just keep expanding the game essentially. So there's gonna be an expansion that happens really soon. Oh, Kira Luna, also just as like a general announcement because it applies to what you put in chat. I switched streaming softwares from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS. I finally did it. I understand. I hate it. It's gross. I'm not happy about it, but I'm here. And I didn't get a chance to transfer over paw prints. So if you guys have paw prints and you're trying to do the commands and none of the stuff works for you, it's because I didn't get a chance to set it up yet. It took me an hour and a half right before stream. But my goal is to finish setting everything up tomorrow. And honestly, paw prints shouldn't take that long. Yeah, that's the one. I will say, Marcus, the only thing I'll warn you about is the tutorial is decently long. You'll know you finished the tutorial once you meet Pom Pom. And that's like not a spoiler in any way, shape, or form. It'll probably take you a few hours, but it like, if you haven't played a game like that, the tutorial / beginning portion of the game is like really important for you to understand how everything works. So just don't discredit the game until Pom Pom. So wait until after my test Friday to start this. I mean, it's up to you. I'm addicted wholeheartedly, and it's probably going to get me back into Genshin, which is going to make Tay do backflips. But I mean, like, I don't know. Unite just isn't really that fun for me right now because it's either you solo queue and you test your luck, or it's just like everyone's just mad at the game. You know? So you can 5-stack, but it's just like, it's a mess. It's a mess. But it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, Razor, I still am Team Streamlabs OBS. Words. But Oh my gosh, Muddy Buddy. Thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate you, Bean. Thank you, thank you. I forgot what I was saying. I literally have no idea what I was saying. I was gonna go back to complete my thought, but my brain just went blank. Does anyone know what I was saying? Oh yeah, Streamlabs OBS. The only reason I switched was because my stream started buffering. Like, it was really, really bad. Chat can vouch. Like, my stream would just like glitch probably every 5 minutes, if that, something to that extent. But it would just like fully glitch to where my audio would go through, but my camera would like flicker. And it didn't do it for regular OBS. And I like changed all the settings. I restarted my computer. I updated all the stuff. It was just like exploding and bursting at the seams. So, but keep in mind, I changed none of my settings and I moved it over to OBS. And have you guys had, like, genuinely, have you guys had a single issue this stream outside of like YouTube giving you guys ads? Just so I know for my side, everything looks fine on my side, but it obviously looks different. No issues, Poggies. Let's go. Things we love to see. I will say, Razor, they did do an update. So like my OBS is white right now and you can color code all of your sources. So I have all of mine like color coded. So it's like white with like rainbow. So I don't know if that sounds up your alley, but like that's the only thing keeping me sane right now because my brain doesn't like the way everything else works. Mark, so they're typically called paw prints, or Mark Stevenson, I should say. There's so many Marks in chat. Paw prints are broken right now because I switched streaming softwares and I have to move it over to the new one. But when I switch it over either later tonight or tomorrow, if you do ! paw prints, it'll tell you. It just won't work right now. So far in Pokemon Violet, I defeated Atticus, the Team Star leader. Okay. Yeah, you're making progress. You're getting there. Yeah, you got 4 gym leaders left. Honestly, the Titan storyline was probably my favorites. That one was probably my favorite. I know, we have so many Marks. It also does not help that I have not had enough caffeine today. That's been a big issue. A big issue. We also do have a lot of Sams, yeah. It's all good. Other Mark? Mark Stevenson? Opinion on the Star Rail story? It's really good. I will say it's kind of long at times, so I find myself like clicking through dialogue that like I know just isn't important, but you know, they have to make you feel like engrossed into it. But it's really good so far. Like I said, I'm getting myself to Trailblaze level 29 so I can go to the third world. So I'm getting moved over to the deli and I'm supposed to be getting a generous raise with it. Let's go. That's huge. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's so huge. I'm so happy for you. Should I be concerned that I just got an army of slugs that came in with the rain with a couple handfuls of salt and I laughed menacingly? I think it's the concept of laughing at death that is concerning. Yeah, that is a red flag for sure. For sure. I hope everything's going well. I miss attending your streams. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, overall, life is on a huge upswing. Like, this has probably just been like, this sounds so cheesy. It's the best my life has been in like genuinely years. Just from like, this is probably like the best financially I've been, even though I'm like counting down the days until payday. But that was also because I just had a lot of expenses this month. It's the best financially I've been. It's the best emotionally I've been. It's the best just like in every single facet of my life. It's probably been the best it's been since I like first moved to Georgia before the pandemic, which feels really good. It took me like 3-4 years to get there, but We're doing really well. I've just been so busy that it's been hard to like appreciate, I guess, how good it's been, just because I felt like I haven't had a second to breathe. So now that I can hopefully breathe more in the next few days, it'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah, Sprouts is so good. I literally had the mushroom chicken like saute pan thing for dinner tonight over like white rice. It was so good. So good. I highly endorse Sprouts. They take partners. Let me know. I'll gas them up all day. I got the Pikachu ASMR wallpaper. Let's go. I'm so happy for you. It's so cute though. And like I said, it doesn't like take a lot of power from the PC. At least mine doesn't, but I say this normally. Life going too good. Wonder what, I mean, listen, I have paid my dues, Mike. I have gone through hell and back too many times in the last 3 years. Far too many times. My mental health was at like a rock bottom. What was that? Year and a half, 2 years ago ish. If you were a mod at the time, you know. You know that was super bad. But the difference between then and now, huge. Yes, Advanced GG did drop a Smite flavor. They did indeed. They did indeed. I want to get the blue raspberry focus. That's the one I really want to try. I might just DM my partner manager and be like, tee-hee, what if I have it? What if you send it to me? Would that be okay? So this came right when my mental health started crawling back up from rock bottom. Let's go. Has anyone tried it yet? Not anyone that I know of. What was the flavor name of it again? Let me see. They also just dropped a mango jalapeno flavor like either yesterday or today. Which one is the Smite flavor? It's not tiger's blood, is it? I don't think that's right. Hold on, gamers. Yeah, mango jalapeno. They did indeed. And guess what? You can use code LINS for 10% off your Advanced GG purchase. They were at least doing a sale for Mother's Day. I don't know if it's still going, but if you got like 2 tubs, you got a shaker for free. Let me see. Let me find. It's 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏 is the name of the flavor. Advanced. Let's see what we got. So there's the shaker that you can get with it. They have the actual tub. Did I say strawberry, watermelon, and coconut? Hey, yo, that sounds fire. That sounds a fire. Tornado, hello from England. Hello. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope England is treating you well. Indeed and indubitably.
Logan Prevost says, oh, so I don't have to do a plug setup this time?
You don't. That's the crazy thing. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, strawberry, watermelon, and coconut, a banger flavor. Banger flavor combo. But the one I really want to try is the blue raspberry focus. This one I really, really want. They just have so many good flavors that like I haven't had a chance to try yet. I've had the Splitgate. I've had electric frostberry. I've had the strawberry lemonade. I've had the sour watermelon. I've had blood orange. I've had tiger's blood. I've had strawberry daiquiri. And I've had the, they don't have it in stock right now, but it was the melon cream pop flavor. So. They also have cans. Oh, wow, the OG is the only one in stock? That's crazy. Honestly, that's good because the yellow one is by far the best flavor. Like, not even comparable. It basically tastes like fizzy lemonade. It's so good. Like, Vandy lives off these. The amount that he has of these in his fridge, alarming to most individuals. Genuinely. Genuinely alarming to most individuals. Tornado, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. A hero. A hero. Have a good night, though, Jess. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't blame you, Raven. It's all good. They do have hydration. I mean, like, if you're ever like, wow, I want to try it, but I don't like energy. It's basically like Gatorade. You know what I mean? It's just like electrolytes. There's not any caffeine in it. But I've been hoarding advanced GG tips. I have 2 open and 15 unopened and 2 packs of the cans. Lunar, hello? Lunar, this is a vibe check. You've passed and I'm concerned for you at the same time. Lunar. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's valid, Raven. That's valid. I wish my OBS could, you know, play my desktop audio. Wait, okay, what are you trying to get it to do? Like, are you trying to hear what's coming out of it? Because there's a very easy switch to that. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to hear what it's outputting, go to the dots where like the sound is coming out of, where you see the sound waves, and then go to advanced audio properties, and where it says audio monitoring, if you go to the drop down, click monitor and output, and it should come out of your speakers, and you can hear whatever's playing. Also, hi Medea, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you so much, Mark Mitchell. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Travis. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're doing good as well, Medea. It's been a minute, but I also just haven't been live in like a hot second. Again, it's just been so busy. I did that and nothing happened, so I think my... I mean, it's hard for me to say without being there. Because you already have an audio output thing set up. Just make sure your audio output setting is correct. Again, it's hard for me to like tell you without being there. You know? You bought a chair? Okay, what chair did you buy? Huge news in the life of Medea. Congratulations. The vibe check, I was prepping for finals and esports tournaments. Wait, you play esports? What do you play? The Secret Labs Titan, very solid, very solid. I started with the Secret Labs Omega. I think I told you that. Yeah, I gave it to Caden. But it's still really solid. I think the Secret Labs Titan is probably better than the one that I had because it's just like such an upgrade from what I started with, and they've really like developed it over the years. So it's probably a lot better now than it was when I first got it. But Secret Labs is good. Just be prepared for the box to be incredibly... Oh, you already built it. Right. I was gonna say, the box is incredibly heavy. Oh my gosh. So many car accidents. Y'all need to be safe. That's basically 2 car accidents since I started... Or since I came back. You guys need to Be safe or else. I'm going on a weekend trip 1 week from Friday. I'm so excited for you. I get to go to Chicago to see Vandy's like sister and family. Like second week of June, I think it is. And then we're going to MomoCon the last weekend of May. And I'm really excited for that. But I've also been literally just refreshing, right? I really want to cosplay as 𝗔𝗓 from Star Rail for AWA. And there's a like Twitter account that I follow that does like a bunch of costumes, and they've started making Star Rail cosplay stuff. So they have a few of them out right now, and I'm literally just waiting until they make a 𝗔𝗓 one, and I'm buying it on the spot. Buying it literally on the spot. They have a March 7th one. Okay, I'm 2 seconds away from cosplaying 2 different days and doing one as March 7th and doing one as 𝗔𝗓, because March 7th has the Polaroid camera, and I kind of want to buy like one of those like pastel blue Polaroid cameras and like take a bunch of Polaroid pictures with people at AWA, because like not only is it part of the costume, but like it also just works, and then I can give people Polaroids and stuff like that. It'd be so cool, and it'd be so cute. Anyways. I'm a part of College League of Legends. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Mobile League. That's so cool. I love that. I'm gonna dress the Riddler. Okay. See, I've just never like cosplayed before, right? And so here's the thing. Like, I know that like wearing a wig is a big portion of it. I just feel like if I were to do that, it would look like absolute crap. And I also feel like people wouldn't recognize me. So I don't think I'm gonna wear a wig with it, but like the March 7th one actually looks really good. Let me see if I can. They have 2 different Star Rail ones right now. So they have, this is the March 7th one. Like it's pretty cute. Like they did a really good job with it, genuinely. And then they have 𝗏𝗏, that's her name. They've heard us. I literally have her in my game, so I don't know why I couldn't remember her name for like a split second. So those are the only 2 they have right now. So I'm just refreshing until they keep adding more. I have to get my 𝗔𝗓 one. It's all I want. It's all I want. So suddenly I want to play more Star Rail. Interesting how that works, isn't it? Your life will be complete. True. True. It's just, it's such a cool costume. It's so sick. Have Vandy cosplay Greetings. I don't know how that would work. I don't think that would go well, unfortunately. I feel like that would go, as one would say, probably bad. Probably bad. Also, if you guys want a piece of information that's just really like off the wall and really, really funny. So I keep tabs on the Taylor Swift concerts that have been happening across different cities and stuff like that. And on Sunday, I think it was either Saturday or Sunday, one of the 2. Keith Urban, his wife, Bo Burnham, Jennifer Lawrence, like all of these people came to her concert, and they have these like VIP tents set up where they get to like the celebrities sit with other celebrities, and it's more like a private viewing experience, right? Well, one of Taylor Swift's opening acts is named Phoebe Bridgers. And she finished her set, and when she finishes her set, she always watches the concert from the VIP tents, right? So she's in the VIP tent, everything's going fine, everything's going normal, right? What if I told you Keith Urban, who was in the same tent as everyone, was like doing a video where, you know, he's like, yeah, it's me and my wife, yo, Taylor, you put on such a good concert, and it's like everyone dancing in the tent, right? In the very corner of the video, like way back here, and you have to like look for it, Keith Urban accidentally hard launched Phoebe Bridgers and Bo Burnham's relationship that no one knew about. Nobody knew Bo Burnham broke up with his ex, or his girlfriend at the time, I guess is the technical phrasing. So no one even knew Bo Burnham was single, but apparently Bo Burnham is single, and he was like kissing and like making out with Phoebe Bridgers in the background. And so Keith Urban unknowingly just sent Bo Burnham and Phoebe Bridgers to just like, phoo. So it's really funny. Apparently there's a whole like multiverse of Phoebe Bridgers, Bo Burnham, Maddie Healy, which is Taylor Swift's new boyfriend, who is just a gross individual, and I'm not happy about it. I'm a Maddie Healy hater. I'm sorry if you're a 1975 fan. He is a gross person. Out of everyone, Keith Urban. I know, simply. Let me see if I can find this. I did not ask for this. Can I just sort this by like recent or like not? Oh, I'm gonna hate myself with the fact that I didn't like this video. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, so Maddie Healy is the lead singer of the 1975. 1975 is like a pop punk band from England, essentially. And Maddie has said not good things. Like, I don't want to misspeak and put labels because I'm not fully educated on him. But from what I have been told, right, he's, again, this is what I've been told. He's been like openly racist at shows. And during his sets, he would like make out with girls in the audience. And like that would be like a bit that happened at like every single show. So girls would like go to the show in hopes of making out with Maddie Healy. So he's just kind of like gross. And like he just doesn't look that well put together at all, in my opinion. He just kind of looks like a greasy pop star, in my opinion, right? So I don't know. Again, I'm not personally a fan of him because in my personal opinion, it sounds like everything that Taylor has openly said that she hates. So I'm just like confused. I'm trying to see. There's like one video I'm trying to find for you guys, and it sucks because I'm not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to find, it sucks that I can't find it, and like now that I'm speaking it into existence, it's probably gonna show up on your guys' For You page. But basically, right, there's a whole multiverse of Bo Burnham, Maddie Healy, Phoebe Bridgers, which is Taylor Swift's opening act, and Taylor Swift in general. And basically they've like cross-dated each other a bunch. And apparently like Halsey's also involved because Halsey also dated Maddie Healy, and she wrote Colors about him. Because apparently like Phoebe and Maddie Healy had a thing. They've seen kissing each other, and they have connections to Bo. But Bo always liked Phoebe but couldn't be with Phoebe. It's like this whole multiverse of madness. It was like a 2-minute long video of everyone being like, this is the multiverse of madness. That is the whole Bo Burnham, Phoebe, like everything situation, and how it's all connected by the music producer. And it was like insane. And I'm so mad that I can't find it right now. Oh wait, no, this is it. Oh my God, I literally just found it. Oh my God, I'm insane. I'm cracked out of my mind hole. All right, guys, be prepared. Ah, hold on. I have to stop the music. It's gone. Where's my music? Where is my music? It's gone. I have so many tabs open. This needs to stop. Okay, restart this. Give you guys volume. All right, be prepared. This is a lot, but it's crazy.
What do Taylor Swift, Phoebe Bridgers, Maddie Healy, and Bo Burnham have in common, and how is this man at the center of it all? Welcome to my multiverse of madness. Allow me to explain. So first, let's start with Maddie and Phoebe. They've been friends for a really long time, and at the time, she's dating actor Paul Mescal. And Maddie is a vocal supporter of this relationship and accidentally leaking their engagement via his Twitter burner account. And not long after this tweet, they posted this photo of Maddie and Phoebe kissing and Bo Burnham present. And everyone was like, they're all just friends, this is just for ha-has, right? Because like Phoebe covered Bo's song and they're all friends. Except then Phoebe and Bo are spotted frequently coupled up, and everyone's like, wait a second, are they dating? She's engaged to Paul. Well, it turns out she's not engaged to Paul anymore. They broke up. No one knows what happened to Bo and his girlfriend. Okay, stay with me, because now we're going to jump all the way to 2014, the first time that Maddie and Taylor were linked. The speculations followed after she was seen wearing a 1975 shirt and he was seen wearing a 1989 shirt. But not long after that, rumors circulated that her and Karlie Kloss were together because they were seen kissing at a concert. But what concert were they kissing at? That's right, a 1975 concert. Let's jump to January 2023. 1975 are doing their At Their Very Best tour at the O2 in London, and who is a surprise guest? That's right, Taylor Swift herself. Sounds like she's dating London boy 𝗔𝗎𝗄𝗏. They've been in a relationship for 6 years. She must be visiting him, right? Except then, April 8th, 2023, news breaks that her and 𝗔𝗎𝗏 are no more. 2 weeks later, when the 1975 are literally touring in Australia and Japan and the Philippines, The Sun leaks an article saying that Maddie Healy and Taylor Swift are dating, and everyone's like, the math isn't math, there's no way. But The Sun claims that they're going to proclaim their love at the Nashville Eras Tour that weekend. And the last night of the 1975's tour in the Philippines, he looks at the camera and says, this is about you, you know who you are, I love you. And everyone's like, is that about Taylor? Psh, no way. But then Taylor Swift does the same thing. She looks at the camera and says, this is about you, you know who you are, I love you. And everyone's like, wait a second, what is going on here? But still, for Maddie to get to Nashville, he would need to take the fastest plane in the world from Manila. Well, he did. He showed up at the Nashville Eras Tour wearing a 1989 shirt from 2014. Let's bring this full circle. He then gets on stage to support his friend, Phoebe Bridgers. Why is Phoebe Bridgers there? Because she's opening for Taylor Swift during the Eras Tour on this leg. And who is at the center of it all but Jack Antonoff? Jack has been Taylor Swift's collaborator and produced many albums with her, and he was a co-producer on the 1975's latest album, Being Funny in a Foreign Language, in which Phoebe was featured in one of the music videos. And the three of them were then seen doing a show for the Ally Coalition with other collaborators. In conclusion, this man has more secrets than the President of the United States. Thank you very much.
Right. So you guys got all that, right? And not to mention that that doesn't even include the fact that Keith Urban posted the video of Bo kissing Phoebe in the tent. Hold on. Keith Urban. Yeah, Keith Urban, Phoebe Bridgers. It's the first thing to pop up.
Look, I made you some.
Oh my God, that's so loud. I'm so sorry for blowing your ears out. Okay, so look in the very like top right corner. I'm so sorry for blowing your ears out, guys. Yeah, watch like up here. Right? Yeah! Yeah! So it's a whole mess. So there's a huge multiverse that's happening right now. And obviously Keith had no idea, but it's still just really funny to me that like Keith hard launched them with like no intention of actually doing so. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, you guys. And also Maddie's just gross. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me show you this. I was messaging my friend Katie about this. Katie and I are like big Taylor Swift fans together. So ever since Taylor Swift started her music career, we're talking Fearless. What year was Fearless released? 2008. This is every man this girl has dated since 2008, chat. One of these does not look like the others. And it's the most recent. We have Joe Jonas, the Fearless era. Hello, Mr. Perfectly Fine. We have Taylor Lautner, still friends with this day. He was in her most recent music video that's not released yet. We have John Mayer. He's next. RIP to whatever is about to happen to this man because his album is coming. The Swifties are coming. RIP to his sanity. We have Jake Gyllenhaal. We don't like him either. These John Mayer and Jake Gyllenhaal are on the shit list, chat. We have Harry Styles. He's the father we never had. We have Calvin Harris. We don't like him either. We have Tom Hiddleston, also known as Loki. He was good. He was nice. We like Tom. And then we have Joe Alwyn, who she dated for 6 years. Chat, 6 years. And she broke, well, we don't know who broke up with who. This relationship ended and she started dating this Maddie. What? Like, how and why? It's like the sound where it's like, how does this turn into this? If Tom proves anything, it's Taylor can be messy after one breakup, so hopefully it's over soon than later. I just, you know, I will say, Maddie has currently shown up to more shows than Joe ever did in their 6-year-long relationship. So he has that going for him right now. Because Maddie has been to the last 6 Eras tours in a row. He went to all of Nashville and he went to all of Philly. Joe Alwyn was seen at maybe 2 concerts total, I think. One during the Reputation tour and one during like a Lover Amazon Music Fest tour / not even tour, like concert, I guess, just in general. And those are the only documented concerts we've seen him at. Like, like he's being supportive. But how did we get here? That's all I want to know. Because, oh no, and then the multiverse keeps going. Chat, this is now a Taylor Swift lore fest. So there was rumors because he was there at the concerts, right? But no one actually knew that they were like together and dating, right? And at one of Maddie's concerts, he has a song that's called Chocolate. And he, like, right before he started playing the song, he said, this song goes out to Taylor Swift. And then he started playing it. And then Ryan Reynolds, dead ass, the Ryan Reynolds, this last weekend, posted an Instagram reel of him. It's a screenshot of his face. And it says, zoom, zoom, right here in the middle of his face. And it, like how when you listen to Instagram reels, it like plays it shows what song is playing in the very top left corner. It said Chocolate by the 1975. Like the day after the clip of this song goes out to Taylor Swift. Like I just so like Ryan Reynolds endorses him. Because Ryan Reynolds is like best friends with Taylor. That's canon. Like that's a real fact. I just 𝗔𝗎𝚘 with the 16 months. Thank you for being you and your entertainment. You inspired me to educate myself to help people with mental health. That's so huge. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for the 16 months, and thank you for, you know, not only taking care of yourself, but using the knowledge that you learned to take care of yourself to help other people take care of themselves. You came back into a Taylor Swift lore fest, Calix. And how the multiverse of Taylor's exes. And how, like, there's so much. And the multiverse of Bo Burnham and Phoebe Bridgers that was hard launched by Keith Urban. And the relationship of Maddie Healy and Taylor Swift was also endorsed by Ryan Reynolds. And then Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy were also seen leaving a party yesterday that the lead singer of Florence and the Machine and Kendrick Lamar were at. So Taylor Swift hanging out with Kendrick Lamar, who did the like Bad Blood version. So they're thinking that there's going to be another not Calvin Harris, Kendrick Lamar collab. But she also really likes a lot of like folk alternative artists. So like there's probably going to be a Florence and the Machine collab because she just doesn't conveniently be seen with music people unless... I don't know why Florence and Kendrick are at the same party, because it's Taylor Swift and we can't control her. Oh my god. It doesn't even matter. Basically literally all of Midnight's is the breakup album. Like, literally, chat. She literally has a song saying about she wanted to continue being a pop star, but Joe wanted to settle down and get married, but she wasn't ready to just, like, give up her life of fame, and so she broke his heart because he was nice, and that he was sunshine, she was midnight rain. Like, that's literally... She talks about how, like, engagement was not happening. Like, Midnight's is the breakup album. I am 100% certain. Like, there's so much lore behind all of the song. But I've seen someone selling their contacts. Yeah, I have seen that. They're just memeing. There's no shot anyone buys that. Unless they're just, like, trying to give money to fan. That's what that meant? What else is it supposed to mean? There's so much. Like Sweet Nothing, I thought was like an actual really sweet song. Like, there's so much lore I could go into all of this. Like, if you guys aren't Swifties, you guys are just gonna like tune out of all of this, and like, I don't blame you. I really don't. But like, I never get to talk about this stuff. Hold on. Sweet? Not all of Midnight's. No, definitely not all of it. But there's some of it. Yeah, Midnight Rain is 100% about that. The Great War was definitely about it. Sweet Nothing literally talks about They said the end is coming. And then like the one other thing that someone brought up is like in like the second verse where it's all she talks about how she wrote a poem and all this stuff, and then he just says like what a mind, as in like, oh, here she goes again. And she says it like in a really depressed way of like, this happens all the time. And then the next line is literally just like, they said the end is coming. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. So like, people change my entire opinion on that song. I don't know. There's just a lot of lore. Dear Reader, obviously. The Great War, obviously. Bejeweled, obviously. Midnight Rain, obviously. So. Lore. It's a good day to be a Lynn's fan and a Taylor Swift fan. Yeah, and the band that's mentioned in the 19th... Oh my god, this is another thing. Arson, you're gonna lose your mind. So in Bejeweled, when it goes... Hold on, here we go. Hold on. So when she says, and when I meet the band in reference is the 1975. And if you look at the 1975, please hold. Give me their website. Where's the merch? Merch. Shop merch. It says the band.
𝗏𝗡𝗚17 wants to know, what is one of your favorite posts from Bob this year? Remember any?
And when I meet the band. They asked, do you have a man? I can still say I don't, comma, remember. It's the fact that there's a comma. It's insane. It's literally insane. But Volksound, to answer your question, I keep forgetting my stream deck doesn't work. Frick. There were so many, like, Shellos honestly did such a good job. Are we hating on the 1975? All right, Levi, we're in a whole multiverse, right? We're in a whole multiverse. So we're talking about how Matty Healy is gross, but Taylor Swift is now dating him, and how there's a whole multiverse of madness that is Taylor Swift, Phoebe Bridgers, Bo Burnham, Matty Healy, Ryan Reynolds, Keith Urban. There's a whole multiverse. And so we're talking about the multiverse and all the different layers to the multiverse and how they're all connected. And like, just like all the connections to how like, there's just, it's a lot. You just like, I don't even know how to like explain this to people. But it's so much. Poor Keith Urban. This is why Keith Urban doesn't go public with anything ever, chat. Ever. So, you mean Taylor Swift is collecting the infinite dudes? No. Listen, she dated a dude for 6 years. This is her first relationship, like new relationship she's been in 7 years. It's insane. And everyone's like, oh, there she is, collecting men again, as she does. And she's gonna write another song about their relationships again. You know what, chat? I'm gonna blow your mind here. What do you think Bruno Mars writes his songs about? Relationships? Oh, that's crazy. What does The Weeknd do? They write songs about relationships. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. What does Beyonce do? She writes songs about her relationships. That's crazy. Like, every single artist writes songs about their relationships, but for some reason, it's only Taylor Swift where they're like, oh, she's a slut, she's a whore, there she goes again. And like, I don't get why it's only her. Where everyone's like, there she goes, there she is again. I don't get it. I know you don't, 𝗟𝗡𝚅, but it's just like the public perception of Taylor Swift is so insane. Because again, if you pull up this picture, right? We're bringing it back. This is the total amount of guys she has dated. How many years has it been since 2008? Many. 2023 minus 2008. I did not press the right button. In the last 15 years, she had only dated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys. And like Taylor Lautner was like not even a, like some of these were just like flings. Like Taylor Lautner was a fling. It wasn't even a full year. Joe Jonas I don't even think was a year. John Mayer was a long time. Jake was a long time. Harry was a fling. Joe Alwyn she dated for 6 years. 6 years, chat. Tom Hiddleston was a fling. It's insane. I find it funny that Halsey wrote Colors about Maddie, and I'm pretty sure the closest he's come to talking about her is a... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like not a nice song. He basically calls her brain weird. It's very strange. But yeah, Halsey wrote Colors about this man. This man. Why does he look like he should be in The Hobbit? Like, I don't understand. Who's that? Maddie Healy. The center of it all. The center of all the controversy. But keep in mind, Joe Jonas was in like 2008. John Mayer and Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner was again like 3 months, if that. We're in like 2010 to 2012. Jake Gyllenhaal was 2014-ish. Harry was a couple months in 2016. Calvin, she dated for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Like 2018 onwards. No, that can't be right because she was with Joe for 6. I can't do the timeline. I'm trying to go in order of album drops, but I can't do it. Brain doesn't work that way. I thought, when did 1989 come out? I thought it was like 2016. When did 1989 come out? 2014. All right, I'm 2 years ahead. That's why. That's why. So I'm just off on my years. She dropped these albums that close together. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the multiverse of madness. Would you like to care and listen? Would you like to listen? Oh, no, that's copyright. Anyways. Hi, Shady Penguin. I just got a shiny Podchaser. You got sprinkles. Let's go. Big Sprinkles fan. What? Yeah, we're in the multiverse of madness. Would you like to know how Taylor Swift, Bo Burnham, Phoebe Bridgers, Keith Urban, Ryan Reynolds, and everyone else are all secretly connected in a giant multiverse of madness, also including Halsey? You've come to the right place. And how Midnight's is secretly a breakup album? You've come to the right place. I'm your host, Linz. I enjoy Bo. I do enjoy Bo. He's really smart with the way that he writes, which is really cool. I think Bo genuinely does like some of the greatest jobs, especially on like his pandemic special, of writing what mental health feels like. Genuinely. Like especially a lot of his songs about just like, you want to take care of yourself, but like your body doesn't understand how to when you're just in that like rabbit hole that you can't get yourself out of. He writes about it really, really well. I would actually explode. Listen, Ashley is a huge, I think it's Melanie Martinez, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't think it is. No, it is Melanie Martinez. She's the one who wrote Soap, right? Yeah. It is Melanie Martinez. Ashley's a huge Melanie Martinez fan. So if you ever want someone to rant about Melanie Martinez with, literally she had me memorize a lot of stuff when it came to like sorority initiation to like a parody of Soap. She like changed all the words. So like whenever I think of, now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap, like I just hear like the panic of me trying to pass my initiation test. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Anyways. Lore, chat! Lore that you didn't know you needed, nor had, nor were ever going to get, but somehow you got it. So congratulations. You've learned, chat. You've learned today. No, I needed. I think this here. I think this here is a big piece of the puzzle that we're forgetting with a lot of stuff. It's interesting. It's interesting how that works. That funny feeling gets me in my feels. Okay, Medea, do you watch like Markiplier / Crank gameplay / all of them? I don't know if you do or not. Like the Unis Honest era of Markiplier. Yeah. Crank covered, or Ethan, I don't know why I'm calling him a Crank. Ethan covered That Funny Feeling. And it was really cool. He changed the lyrics and he played it all himself. It's like actually really long. He made a very long version of it. But that one's really cool too. I like both versions a lot. But Phoebe Bridgers also conveniently covered That Funny Feeling, I think it is. Let me double check. Phoebe Bridgers, Bo Burnham cover. It is That Funny Feeling. Of course it is. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Is Eve inside this theory too? I wish. I wish. I got to see Eve live. I went to his I Have to Do This tour. It was so good. It was honestly really cool. I wish there was like a recording of some of the songs that were on the tour, because he does this whole song about how on Unis Honest he had to drink piss, and he made a whole song where he's like, I drank piss once, with like confetti and like this whole thing, and it was really funny, and there's no evidence of it because he didn't want any cameras at the show, and I want to relive that song, and I can't because no one has it. I have checked Reddit, I have scoured the internet, it does not exist, and it makes me really sad. Don't take that clip of me out of context, because now you guys are gonna clip it and ship it of me singing I drank piss once. Tragic. a truly tragic moment in time. The whole thing, not the piss one. Nah, no, the whole thing. I mean, drinking piss is a whole different, just like, level of everything, you know? You know what I mean? Jelly beans. I have so many tabs open. I'm literally just trying to like figure out what in my life I actually still need open. Okay, yep, there's the multiverse of X's. Okay. Yep. And then we can close out of that. Yep. Okay. I have so many tabs open. Why am I a sociopath today? Oh my God. Anyways. But chat. With that being said, I do think I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. It's not that short of a stream. I was going to say I apologize for the short stream, but it's been like an hour and 40 minutes. But I will be live tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll do something tomorrow. I might do the thing where like I quiz myself on like every single Pokemon and every single gen. It's right before the podcast because we record that tomorrow night. So I'm trying to figure out something I can do where like I don't have to commit a ton of time to it, like I have to do with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because I have to finish stream earlier than I do normally. Like we record the podcast at 8:30 and like now it's 9, so it's gonna start a little earlier. So I don't know, trying to figure out stuff. If you have ideas, let me know. But I am gonna go ahead and end stream there. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Mike. If you guys aren't already subscribed to Mike, he's the person that the podcast channel is on. So even if you don't plan on watching the podcast or listening to the podcast, if you support him, you're at least also supporting us at the same time. So please go show Mike all the love in the entire world, guys. It would be greatly appreciated. #LynsRaid. I will see you guys all tomorrow. And you guys will get the podcast this week, which is very, very exciting. So I will see you all later. Have a wonderful and fantastic rest of your night. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.